My name is Garnette Perez, and I am a Kenyan content creator, specifically makeup transitions. So when I was growing up, I wouldn't say I thought about doing content as per se. I mostly thought about how I want to be quote unquote famous. I'm not yet there, but I thought about having myself be quote unquote an example to some people. For example, it'd be like, oh, I want to do what Garnette does, like something along those lines, yeah. As a child, both my parents are extroverted, so I don't think there was any other mix for me to come out as. I was a loud kid. My older sibling is a boy, and he would literally make me play with him by force. And so I have always been more of a tomboy more than anything. I have been caught in trees with my dress upside down. I have almost drowned in a pool twice. I have helped my cousin kill chicks za kuku kupiga hivi na I'm sorry, grandma. I have, let's just say, I've had an adventurous childhood. I started content creation in 2020. I believe that's when most of us were on that app. Before that, I was making videos, but I wouldn't post. And the ones I did post on YouTube, forgive me. But I zeroed in on content creation in 2020. I started mostly on TikTok. And I saw, at that time, there was a lot of the transitions going on. There was you remember the passing of the makeup brush transition? And I was like, how are you people doing this thing? And I forced my sister to do it with me. She was so mad. Oh my God. But that's how it started. And then I realized I actually really like doing makeup. Why not do transitions plus makeup? And look good while doing it. So yeah, that's how I ended up where I am. I also do fashion, but I would say on a lesser scale as compared to how much I do makeup content creation. Yeah. So as a content creator, some of the challenges I have come across specifically in my own niche is people tend to overlook you when they think the next big thing has come in, not remembering you're part of the squad that helped build that niche up. And people will go like, no, Garnette lost her relevance, because I took a break at some point, mental health, and I had to come back and re-strategize, and guys are like, you're not getting as many views as you were getting before. Garnette, weren't you the one who was getting 200K views in an hour? Now I'm getting 2,000. Listen, I'm still the one, and you'll still come back. And another lesson I would say I have learned is don't compare yourself to other people. I know it is very tempting to want to do makeup or to do, let's say, content in the style of somebody, and you feel bad that it doesn't look like theirs. Don't compare yourself. It worked for them because it's them. They're authentic in that line. Find what's authentic to you, and it will work out for you. I believe my creative process is rather random. I don't sit and go like nafanya hii, or I can look at a makeup look and go like, oh, to me, like, I don't know if this happens to other people, but I can see a look and feel a sound to it. So I can see somebody doing a yellow look and I'll be like, oh, this feels like this song. And then now I choreograph my transitions to that song. And then I'll sit down and I'll be like, okay, this doesn't work. Let me do it with this person. Then maybe this will work better. And then I just roll with it until I come up with something. For example, I did the Texas Hold'em transition, and I was like, I've seen many people dancing, but now I have to incorporate the dance to the look. And I was like, cool. And I did a whole sit down, like I broke down. I did a total of 9 transitions. And I was like, this goes here, this feels like this. And it all came up and it was so lovely. I can't believe it hasn't hit as hard as I wanted it to. But I believe I feel things differently. I feel color, I feel sound. So I just try to match that feeling to the look, to the scene, and then I shoot, and then I go, editors feel me, we struggle we struggle. So I edit, sometimes it takes me 6 hours, sometimes it takes me 2 hours. It just depends with the like complexity of the video. I believe Kenyans are your biggest lovers and haters at the same time, because I will get comments that range from, you look so different without makeup, to, oh my God, your edits are so clean, your transitions are amazing. Like, one side of Kenya will absolutely love that what I'm doing. They will be like, oh my God, Perez, amazing work. Your makeup is amazing. Your editing skills are awesome. And the other side will just be like, unakaa vibaya bila makeup. Tuheshimu makeup. Thank God for makeup. So either way, Mimi, listen, I'm here to stay. Take me as I am. I would not say come into content creation because you think it's a money grab or because you think it's for fame. That's not how this works. Where your heart is not truly settled on, it won't work for you. I will tell you for free, because if you look at, okay, there's different ways to do your content creation. There's a variety of content to do out here. So if you're not an authentic lover of dance and you try to venture into dance content creation, it won't work. It really, like, everyone will go like, okay, you're trying it, but it doesn't look like you're having fun. You look like you're struggling, you know? So if you really are set on being a content creator, come and do what you love. No matter what anyone says, come do what you love. And I would say content creation has changed my life in that it's given me a few key factors that I hold as my values. I have learned to hold myself at a higher standard, no matter whatever is trending. I remember somebody asked me when there was the surround sound trend happening, where you put your phone on the ceiling and you throw your booty, and everybody was getting mad views. And I was like, I can't get views from it, but I don't want to do it. You know, you have to align yourself with not what is trending, rather with what you find value in. So content creation is vast. Where do you place yourself? Where do you hold yourself in higher value? Where do you feel like you can make an impact? So content creation has been, I would say, heavy. Plus, I won't stop singing the haters. Hey, man, you people will come and hate. You don't know how much work I'm doing. You're just hating. Calm down. Do it just like this. Sit down and enjoy the content. Just enjoy. So currently I'm working with Standard Media on Vibes Radio as an influencer, also as a radio presenter. So I'm doing 2 jobs at once, guys. And then I have also worked with Cortex, the sanitary towels brand, and I've also worked with, I would say, Nivea. Yeah, so I think in all those brands, what I have seen so far is you can actually make an impact via content creation. Don't sleep on content creators as advertisers, and don't use us as marketers. Don't tell us to sell for you. We will advertise for you. There is a difference. Marketing and advertising. We do advertising. Okay? Sour. Cortex, working with Cortex has been amazing. Getting to sit with young girls, younger than I am, and talking to them and making them realize whatever you go through as a young lady can shape you in either a positive or a negative way. It can have such a big impact on your outlook on life. Has been amazing. And also, oh my God, kids have energy. They will tell you are famous by force. Yeah, I'm here walking in town with one eyelash. I'm thinking no one is seeing me. I will go to that school with eyelash and be like, but yeah, working on Vibes Radio has also been amazing. I can't believe I landed that opportunity, to be honest. Getting to work with the likes of Kina Jimmy Gadu, like see Kina Kwach, like see people who I grew up listening to on radio and have them guide me has been amazing, honestly, amazing. Working with Nivea has also been really good. It helped me see myself in more than just a Kenyan content creator, that girl for Nairobi, rather in a more global scale, because we know Nivea is not a local brand, you know. And for them to go like, we want to work with you, I was like, okay, I'm a big deal, y'all. I'm a big deal. So they also pushed my self-esteem to a certain level. There are times when brands will reach out to me and they'll be like, we like what you're doing. We have this certain amount of money and we'd like you to do this for this long. And we now set out the contract and do all that. And sometimes I reach out to the brand, especially brands where I see that align with what I do, like specifically makeup. And the brands where I've gone like, you can, if you would like me to, review either your makeup or like do a set for your makeup, like things like that. And then we sit down and then we agree. So it goes both ways. You can't, the times you can't just sit and wait for money to drop on your lap. In Nairobi, yeah. You want to come into this industry? Kuwa na roho ngumu. People will talk, people will slander you, even when you're not in the wrong. Watakutafutia makosa. Kuwa na roho ngumu and do what you love for you. Do it not for the views. The views will come in whenever they come in. Where post to? Do what you love and just post it. Because by the time I, Perez, started feeling comfortable enough to post videos without makeup, my first thought would be like, oh my God, people will say I look bad without makeup. Somebody once told me, unakaa makucha ya baba yangu ya big toe. I was like, great, amazing. But it is what it is. I mean, makucha babako ni rembo, but yeah, it's kuwa na roho ngumu. Do what you love for you and don't forget who you are and where you've come from. So first of all, I knew Cameras Africa in 2015 or 16, if I'm not wrong. By then I wasn't even doing content creation, but I have a friend who is a photographer and he would always go like, you're so beautiful, let me take pictures of you. And then I transferred from being a model to being the one being behind the camera. And I just really enjoyed, and he would get most of his stuff from here. So by the time I was like, I want to buy ABCD, he would be like, go to Cameras Africa. They have this, get it in this. So I was always secretly, chini ya maji, directed to you guys. And I believe you guys have really good equipment. That one I'll tell you for free. Cameras Africa has good equipment. Take it from me and run. Come, let them take your money. Yeah. They have really good equipment. So when I came here and I would sit down and like, ata sahi, I've been distracted by lenses. You guys wanna give me a lens? No? Okay. But Cameras Africa has really, I would say they've been there for me. Whenever I needed a ring light, whenever I needed a softbox, I would just DM them very quickly, and I'm not lying, the response time is legit. So yeah, and I think my favorite equipment from here has been my RGB stick. Mi napenda marangi. So anything that can go with colors has my heart. Outside, I'm sure everybody has seen this girl, Anastasia. That girl's AI edits go crazy. There's Anastasia, there is my top inspiration. So Vanessa Gima, I love you. Please do a video with me when you come to Kenya, or take me wherever you want me. Nita Akuja. There's Anastasia, and in Kenya, I have a list of Kenyan. Ninyinyi mniambie mnanitaka wapi? Joy Kendi nakudai. Me and you need to do collaborations. Who else? Listen, the queen himself, Amani herself, the queen herself. Dennis Karuri, nimekumark na nitakupata. Hivi niko kwa register yangu na wakujia. Yeah. So the two things I would like to share with the world. Number one, the most beautiful things come from the heart. And this quote I learned from my mother. And I realized it's so real, because whether it's love, whether it's joy, whether it's peace, you all feel these things from your heart. And so is within, so is without. So do what is in your heart and it will reflect what is in your work. Number two, we post to. The internet has, I would say, no formula. Some of the content creators you think just came up have been in the game for over 10 years. I have been doing this since 2020. you know. Sometimes it's faster for others, sometimes it's slower for others, but keep doing you. Post, we post to, we post, we post. Yeah. This is your girl Garnette Perez, aka Big Kahuna in Cameras Africa, equipping storytellers.